Alright, what's up, y'all? Now, I know a lot of y'all been asking about my builds, like, what should y'all make my 6'7" or my 6'8"? But in this video, I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna like tell y'all what changes I would make to my 6'8", because honestly, off bat, I feel like I put like too much defense on him. That's not a bad thing, but I sacrificed a lot of offense trying to put too much defense on the build. But I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of changes that I would make to my 6'8". Alright, so this is the build starting out. Well, this is how I had it when I first made it. And like I said, I sacrificed a lot of defense for offense. As you can see, I get 12 finishing badges, which is that's decent. But I could have got way more. Like getting to that 7 badge point on defense, it cost me a lot of offense. But like I said, 12 is fine. But I mean, it's it don't hurt to have more because you could probably honestly live with like 6 or 5 defensive badges. Like it's fine because you're 6'8". You're gonna have good defense anyways. Alright, so I'm gonna just start off from scratch, show y'all like how I would make it. As you know, he's a small forward. Yellow, blue, of course. Now, the balance chart is my favorite chart out of all of these because it benefits everything. But you could live with something else. I guess you could probably even live with this. But I like having strength on my characters. Especially this one because at 99 with this chart, with the balance chart, I get a 95 strength, 85 speed, I think like an 82 acceleration and well, no, 80 acceleration and like an 82 vert, something like that. Like everything's like really balanced, and that's like how I like my builds. But if you were to go with this one, um, like for me, I have like the gym rat badge, so I get a +4 on every physical. Plus me being like a 98 with this build, so it's a +7, so it's like a 90 speed, a, 70 strength, a 85 acceleration, and a 91 strength. I mean, not strength, but vertical. I mean, it's decent and all, but I like having my strength. Like, if I didn't choose balance, I'd probably choose this one. I mean, strength matters, especially on defense when you're guarding bigs, like that's trying to back you down, because it makes a major difference. You can even feel it. But I mean, a 91 vert and 85 acceleration don't sound too bad as compared to a 84 acceleration. That's what it is, a 84 acceleration and a 85 vert. I mean, it's still pretty high, but I mean it's all personal preference. Like for me, like I said, I like the balanced one better. All right, so this time I'm gonna try to shoot for like 15 finishing. I always try to max out my shooting, like my shooting badges on any build that I make. Uh, as you can see, I can't really drop anything off my shooting, like unless I drop my 3-point shot, which I'm not gonna do. All right, so this is what I would do. Um, Now here I put up my close shot just so I can have more finishing badges. I turn down my standard dunk. You don't really need standard dunk. I mean, I get a lot of standard dunks on my 6'8", but I mean you don't really need it. And even if I put the points here, I won't get as many badge points. So that's why I put close shot over standard dunk. Shooting, like I said, I shoot for the maximum amount anytime possible. Playmaking, I can't really change anything. I still get 17. You can probably change it around if you want, based on how you play. 17 is enough for me. And now my defense, I turned down my interior defense all the way. I just turned it off. I mean, interior defense, it helps, but I mean, this is an offensive build, so I can't sacrifice a lot of my offense for defense, you know. But I mean, it's decent to have, but you don't really need it. Now, another thing I changed is my steal rating. Steals, it's weird because I thought like I never made a build on this game without steals. And the steals isn't just on ball steals, it's interceptions as well. Like so I have like a 32 steal on my original 6'8", and the passing lane steals, man, this man he doesn't get any of them. It's that's why I had to turn it up because the passing lane steals like I'll literally press X on the pass and he'll like attempt to go for it, but he'll just like hit it with his hands like he won't catch it. So I think a 60 steal rating is fine for that, for stuff like that. Tone down my blocks for like 3. So I mean, it's a 69 still decent. I didn't touch my defensive rebounding. And I play a lot of twos and stuff, so it wouldn't hurt to have offensive rebounding. But like I said, I'm not gonna sacrifice my offense for defense again. But this is pretty much how it would look. And these 3 points, you can really put it like towards anything. It don't really change anything. Um, you can put it anywhere really, and you won't get like extra badges or anything. So I guess you can just put it wherever you want. I guess I'll just put it on block just to put it at 72. But yeah, my original 6'8" have 12 finishing, so there's 4 more finishing that I had. Same playmaking and shooting, so I'm not gonna touch that. And I get 1 less defensive badge, so I mean, this one's pretty decent. You just get more finishing badges than I did. So my body type, you can really choose whatever body type you want. I think I chose built. Honestly, if I could go back, I'd probably choose defined, because I like skinny players. I don't know. It's just personal preference, like I said, just like a lot of the stuff is. And of course, he's 6'8". Now, originally, I had my guy at 251. That man's big body. That's why I get that 95 strength or whatever strength I got at 99 on this build. But I'd like try to even everything out with the 70 acceleration or the 72 vert. But like I said, at 99, you get a +4 boost on everything, and plus me having gem rat, that's a +8. So it's a +8 on everything you see right here. So I mean, it's pretty decent to me. And my wingspan, I originally had it 2 ticks up from default, from minimum, and that's because at 97 I wanted to be able to momentum while I was in takeover. And I mean, you don't have to be able to do that. Like, you don't have to rely on that, because I just like being able to do that, having the extra option when in takeover. But I mean, if you don't like that, you can always go like max or something like that, or maybe even like 3 down from max with an 86.8. But you don't really have the momentum in takeover or just at all, because you can still like get to the basket easy with this build. But like I said, I like being able to momentum and takeover, but you don't really have to. It's all up to you. Alright, and I did choose slashing takeover. You can choose playmaking, but I like slashing way more. Just depends on your play style. Like playmakers, they get a lot of ankle breakers and all of that. Slashers, they catch a lot of bodies, and that's what I want to do. So that's what I chose. You see, they called me facilitated finisher. Same name, but I am gonna go back and like show y'all the agility pie chart or whatever pie chart physical profile it was that I told y'all about. Alright, so now I'm gonna just go back and show y'all like the attributes on this profile. I'm gonna keep everything the same. I'm not gonna change anything. Alright, so this is the physical profile right above the balanced one. So this is like my first time looking at it, but you can see the stats on the right side. Everything would be a +4 starting off, so just keep that in mind. But for me, I would try to shoot for at least a 70 strength starting off. So I mean, you don't really take that big of a hit when you do that. You see a 75 vert and 75 acceleration and a 79 vert. So like I said, I'm gonna shoot for at least a 70 strength. Don't really lock it down too bad. But keep in mind, like I said, everything will be a +4 starting off for me at least. And we hit like anything above a 95, you get a +1, of course. But if I was to make this chart, I'd put it on 238, just so I can have a 70 strength, like I said. And for the wingspan, I'd probably keep it the same, because you know I like to have the ability to momentum and take over. Alright, so assuming that you hit 98 with this physical profile, so for me it'd be a +7 from a +4 from the gym rat, and a +3 from being a 98. So that's 86 speed, 75 acceleration, 75 strength. I'm sorry, and the acceleration would be at 80, and my vertical would be at 85. I don't think the stats are too far off from my actual build that I have with the balanced physical profile. Alright, so as y'all can see, I did manage to get my balance physicals at the bottom. The difference really isn't that big until you get to the strength. You see, it's a 2 attribute difference on speed, 3 on acceleration, 6 on vertical, but strength, it's a 21. I mean, if that's the trade-off y'all want to make, y'all can do that. But I feel like I'm okay with what I have right now. So that's why I really like the balanced one. It's you get a lot in return. I mean, you might get a little less attributes on everything else, but strength, it's like a 21, bro. Like you see it. All right, so I loaded into the park with my 6'8". Right now I'm a 97, but I'm gonna show y'all my attributes or whatever. But as you can see, my physical is at 97. I have an 83 speed, 76 acceleration, a 93 strength, 78 vert, and I mean it's decent. Can't really go wrong with it, to be honest. So at 99, I have a 85 speed, a 78 acceleration, 95 strength, and an 80 vert. I mean, it's pretty decent, especially considering the fact that you're 6'8". So I mean, y'all can y'all can choose whichever one y'all want. Y'all see the stats. I didn't really do any other physical profile because I don't think it was worth it to do it. But I mean, it's on y'all. But y'all can see I hit Elite 1 finally in fucking April. But if you already made this 6'8" build, you can't go wrong with it either. It's more of a it has more defense in it. So I mean, if you like defense, then you really shouldn't change anything. But the only thing that really concerned me about this build is the steals. Like, it's so many times where I timed the pass and everything. I hit X and he'll just tap it with his hands or whatever. He won't go for the steal. But I mean, other than that, it's still pretty solid even with the way I have it now. So if you made this build before, you know, don't get mad. It's still a decent build. So I'm not gonna mess around and just make a new build. But I did make a 6'6" version of this build, and I might make a video on it. But that's gonna be it. If y'all new to the channel, man, make sure y'all sub up, leave a like, and see y'all next time.